So congrats, boss. Nice seeing you. That today you guys have finally communicated. So this is the right mindset focus. In case you are coming across this video, we are telling the stories of young Africans, how their own story will inspire others. And I know that Uniben hasn't been an easy one. So what is this? Since you communicated today, what's this thing you want to tell to others to encourage them in their education pursuits?
Thank you so much. First of all, grateful to God Almighty for helping me to witness this day. Secondly, I'm very, very excited to be in this communication. Currently, I'm a serving copper.
Wow. Congrats, boss.
Thank you very much. No, I have to leave my station with the Benin State this communication. And a lot of persons were like, what is he coming to do in the communication? Why is he leaving his 50 years in the communication? Never minding the transportation and the stress and one thing is, I've come to understand that nobody will write your story for you.
Yeah.
Because you're the one that knew and experienced the stress, you ought to be very glad that God saw you through. You understand? So it's not as though I wouldn't say it was so easy. I wouldn't say it was going through the educational system. It was both fun, it was both very difficult. Then there were times where it was just there. Like you can't just, especially during those period days. I could remember vividly. And one thing I'm grateful for to God Almighty is my class of graduation. I graduated with the first class from mechanical engineering.
Baba, see, it's such an honor, boss. I tap from maybe I'm not doing first degree again. I tap from the grace later when I'm doing my MSc.
So it wasn't easy at all. And if I could recall, let me start from when I started. I never had the intention to graduate the first class. And go to school because when you come to school, the lecturer will say first class is for God, second class is for. And when I came to Uniben, my first year, I went to night class. I counted the number of days I spent in my school because I just wanted to pass. So when the result came out, 1B, and I was very surprised. Like this was just. So I said, so this thing is very possible, unlike the meat.
Before you came.
So I now understood that if I can put more effort,
you can
do better. Yeah. So with that enthusiasm, I started putting my effort into reading, into going to. Initially, a lot of persons, especially in this, what makes a lot of persons not do well. When they come into a system, they don't try to know how the system works. They feel university is like their secondary school. University, we are in another environment entirely. Where when you come, don't feel you are a scholar in your school. You want to still use it. There are some persons now they just feel
that same mindset.
At the end of the day, you see some persons even correcting the book that the school gave you without, and some persons say, I've read this. So it wasn't like I knew the system has to do with you being able to understand how the system works, how the lecturer works, how they set their questions, how they are able to. The lecturers actually tell you more of their questions while teaching. So some people will tell you that don't go to class, don't do this. I think in 100 level, because you just came in and because of the crowd and everything, classes might not be important. But as you proceed, as you go further, you tend to now know some of the lecturers that actually, even their comma can actually give you a -1. Yes, it's very possible. Let me not talk about my stories, because even when I was doing my project, I was very, my lecturer was very, it was so meticulous. But it actually helped me because now I'm a researcher. It was those experience I garnered and I was able to pull through my project, my design. Using my design project, they gave me a deadline within a short period of time, and I just wake up, look at my system, I don't know where to start from. My head just, I would sleep, Like I don't just know where to start from.
So why going through all of this? What was that singular thing that helped? What was the mindset? What were you picturing? What really gave you the push to? Because I believe that there were a lot of times that all you needed was just to stop and rest so that you
Yeah.
just be free. So what was that thing that was pushing you, to still continue?
Well, sometimes I usually ask myself that same question, and I'm actually grateful for the answers that actually helped me. You know, in 300 level, this same challenge, the challenge of life, it was so obvious. It was playing at my face, and I had the intention to let me just venture into business because to some extent I used to do some jobs, take some jobs to actually assist myself in school. Let me just then venture into business. Then I discovered that over time I've been able to, God has actually helped me to push through in 100 level, 200 level, 300 level, 200 level, 300 level. It was so bad that I was somewhat depressed because it was a story for another day. I was so depressed. It was only people around me that knew
Understood what was happening.
yeah, I was so depressed. Even to read was very difficult, but it was just the friends around me that God used to help me. So what was my focus then was I've come this far to give up. I've come this far to give up. You know, I can't just come to the university and just lose all around. It's not possible. There are some persons, their aim of coming into university is to network. Some persons came into university not just to have very good grades, but at least to have that in larger society. For me, I came to university and this is 300 level. I'm just getting to understand that if you are not focusing on that means you should get something while leaving this school. If it's a business, if it's something, but just try as much as possible to increase your network. But I said, I can't really leave that my pursuit for first class for other things like entirely. So that was one push. So I said, there's no way I can come to university and just go empty-handed. So I have to come out with good grades. And mind you, anything worth doing is worth doing well. So that was what kept me going. Like anything worth doing is worth doing. And a lot of people will tell you that squeeze is scam. My brother, there are some gates that has opened to me. Like seriously, I never imagined it just because of the class of direction and the purpose.
Seriously, I don't really know what to say, but at this point, I'm most honored to have you. And your story is so inspiring. I know maybe some other times I'll going to have you maybe on my online show, you know, so you will tell us more about your experience. So guys, what's the name again?
Miracle Jude.
Miracle Jude. This is Miracle Jude, our first class lala.
Thank you so much.
You know, there is this concept that is flying around Nigeria schools now. Yeah, you've just calmed yourself out of the truth.
Yeah.
Of the truth, we know that everybody will not make it so well, all of that. But you see, if you have the opportunity and if that's your dream, pursue it with all you've got. Like with all you've got. So what's the social media handle so we can tag you?
Okay, you can follow me on LinkedIn, Miracle Jude, Instagram, Miracle Jude, Facebook, Miracle Jude, and Twitter, Miracle Jude.
Okay, thank you so much. And this is the right mindset.
Thank you so much, sir.
So here we are giving
It's a privilege, sir.
inspiring content from young Africans to inspire other young Africans. You know, because we've seen that Africans' problem is not money.
Yeah.
It's nothing but a shift of the mindset. So we have all it takes to build Africa.
Yeah.
By Africa, especially young Africans. So Mr. Jude, nice having you. I'm so pumped. Thank you very much.
You did not tell me your name.
Okay, I'm Miguel by name. But this our platform is like, thank you very much. It's an honor having you. Thank you.